Alright, I hope that I'm live right now. Hopefully I'm live right now. I need to shave my facial hair. Oh gosh. So anyways, hi, how is everyone doing? Oh gosh, I got a reaction to do about the film series on Netflix. So yeah, but first things first, give me 1 second first. I need to shave my facial hair. If you look at over here. Yeah, that was pretty glam. I'm sorry. One moment. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully, it's great. Hopefully, there's even a pimple here. Gosh, hopefully it's good. Well, hopefully lah. So, anyways, how is everyone doing? Thank you all so much for dropping by to my live stream. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's no one here, but still. Today I'll be reacting to a film series, about Netflix. Yeah, Netflix. So fun fact, I thought I lost my footage from the film series, the Thor: Love and Thunder, right? Yeah, end up I have it. Oh wait, I
Netflix
forgot.
is tanking. They're raising prices, they're cutting content, and they're doing the unthinkable, not letting you share your password. But today, I have the solution. Today, I am gonna single-handedly save Netflix.
Dun dun.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Film Theory, the show that puts the eye in binge. If you haven't seen it in the news,
Binge. Well, hopefully I'm live right now. Give me one moment, please. I'm worried. I'm genuinely worried. Gosh. Oh, Super KK got a recent video. That's interesting. How would I know if I let you go? So for the past few days, I've been kind of busy with some other stuff. Actually, to be by right lah. Yesterday I should have live streamed yesterday, Tuesday, but some management work, so I have to delay a bit. I'm sorry. So yes, I'm here. Let's start with a simple audio check, shall we? Alright, so audio check 1, 2, 3. Yep. Alright.
news by now. Netflix
Hopefully
is tanking.
Netflix.
They're raising prices, they're cutting content, and they're doing the unthinkable.
Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully. Alright, so audio check. 1, 2, 3. Yep. It works. Alright.
News by now. Netflix
Hopefully
is tanking.
Netflix!
They're raising prices, they're cutting content, and they're doing the unthinkable.
Great. Okay, it works. Am I too close? Is the camera? So this is me sitting up straight. Is the camera a bit? Yeah, the camera is a bit. Sing it. Should I shift myself or should I camera? Both lah. Hopefully it's good. So let's start with hi everyone, it's me and today, Netflix. And today, let's save Netflix together. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Let's save. And today, let's save. And today, let's save Netflix. Together. Okay, let's go. Hi everyone, it's me, and today let's save Netflix together. Let's go. Three, two, one, and hi everyone, it's me, and today let's save Netflix together. Let's go.
Netflix is tanking. They're raising prices, they're cutting content, and they're doing the unthinkable, not letting you share your password. But today, I have the solution. Today, I am gonna single-handedly save Netflix.
Save Netflix. Film theory.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Film Theory, the show.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Film Theory. Hi. Let's go.
That puts the eye in binge. If you haven't seen it in the news by now, Netflix is in trouble. The beloved video rental service has actually lost subscribers for the first time ever in its history, and as a result, its stock price has plummeted down into the pooper, sending it to the lowest it's been in nearly 5 years. It is a bloodbath. Now, as the film theory guy, I've spent a lot of time on Netflix binging their shows. I went frame by frame through Squid Game, I love me some Stranger Things, I aspire to be a judge on Nailed It, and I strongly consider Inside Job to be the new Rick and Morty. Heck, I even watched and rewatched Sabrina the Teenage Witch to search for signs of Mephisto.
It's not Mephisto!
Yep, it's not Mephisto. Come on, NetPat.
LDR, I don't want Netflix to go away, but things aren't looking too good. The loyalist of film theorists watching right now might remember an episode I did 2 years ago shortly after the launch of Disney Plus, all about which streaming services I predicted would live, which would die, and which would tell their story, as a 6-hour multi-part documentary. In it, I specifically said this about Netflix's chances of winning the streaming wars. The TLDR here is that this date night juggernaut ain't going nowhere, at least until it starts running out of money. It spends the vast majority of its revenue on new programming, meaning that it has no buffer to survive a few lean years. Now, Netflix has to perform or die. It has to create its own shows that are big hits, or else it's gonna fall apart. And when it starts falling apart, it falls apart in a hurry. So Netflix's chances of being the winner here are slim. Lo and behold,
It's quite slim. Back then, in the episodes, it's quite unlikely that Netflix is going to be the ultimate champions. It's possible, but it's unlikely.
Exactly what we see happening right now. The company is crumbling under the increased pressure from other streaming services and is now desperately searching for solutions. I mean, I'm not gonna say I called it, but you know, might just put a +1 over in this column. Anyway,
Yep, a lot of wrongs, some rights, technically correct.
I want to do my best to help out. So listen up here, Who do I talk to for this one? Hold on, I got it. It's in my papers. CEO of Netflix, Reed Hastings. Seamless. I think
Yes! Hi, Reed Hastings. Hello.
I have the solutions to your problem. Today, MatPat is here to give you 15 minutes of free consulting. We are gonna single-handedly save Netflix. I just hope that you listen a little bit better than some other people I've tried to help in the past. Star Wars. Just saying, they ignored me, and look how well it turned out for them. First, let me catch you up. Netflix was founded way back in 1997. As the story goes, founder Reed Hastings got the idea after receiving a $40 fine at Blockbuster for losing the movie Apollo 13. Now,
You must recognize that 1997 is 25 years ago. That's a long, long time.
obviously that's the fun version of the story that they like to tell the press. In reality, it was just business people trying to figure out how to make money by creating the next Amazon. If Amazon is a store shipping goods directly to your house, then what else could be delivered directly to your doorstep? Movies! And thus the concept was born. The idea was to create a video rental service with no late fees that would ship the still newish format of DVDs through the mail to you rather than relying on brick and mortar stores. This was fairly successful, but things took a massive turn in 2007 when Netflix began offering the option to stream some of their movies directly through the internet. The standard $5.99 a month disc plan bought subscribers a whopping 6 hours of streaming per month. Ironically, wouldn't be enough time to actually get through an entire season of a show nowadays. Also,
Yep. That irony. Yep.
So, as someone who has subscribed through that era, the selection was slim. Usually just a lousy sequel to a movie while the original remained male only. But you know what? That was all it took. The speed and convenience of streaming became the preferred way to watch. Sure, quality might have been lower when streaming, but sometimes you just need that immediate satisfaction of pumping Bridgerton into your brain. By 2011, Netflix announced production of its first original series, House of Cards, which had a budget of $100 million. Fast forward to today when Netflix is launching a new original series practically every day, and a single episode of Stranger Things costs some $30 million to make. Times have certainly changed. The landscape, though, has also changed. It took them a few years to take streaming seriously, but now entertainment behemoths like Disney and HBO have entered the fray with more production experience, stronger IPs, and deeper libraries, which have allowed them to quickly take a bite out of Netflix's subscriber numbers. And this has resulted in Netflix starting to panic. Early in 2022, Netflix made a series of very controversial statements. First off, the price was gonna go up. To a lot of people, Netflix's most infamous announcement, a promise to crack down on password sharing. Now,
Yep, that is a bad move, my friends. That's a bad move. Super controversial.
if you'll excuse me, I have to make some very awkward phone calls to my mom and my
Sorry,
aunt
Mom.
and my
Sorry,
other
Aunt.
aunt and my
Sorry.
aunt's son-in-law. To show you
Sorry.
just how bad things
Sorry.
are for them right now, Reed Hastings said the company was considering adding a subscription tier that was cheaper but ad-supported. This is a huge deal since Netflix's whole thing has been not needing ads. In fact, my boy Reed over here would brag about how they were a better service because they didn't need ads. Now, when it comes to solutions, some are easier than others. For instance, solving the password crackdown is easy. Don't do it. For almost 15 years now, people have been freely sharing their Netflix passwords. Cracking down now is not the thing that's gonna save you. Password sharing isn't a bug for Netflix, it's a feature. Lots of people think that $10 a month is too much for standard definition quality considering how much they use Netflix,
But if they split among their families and friends, now that's quite beneficial for everyone, right?
don't mind chipping in with a group of their friends. Heck, with a group of 3 people, everyone can pay $4 a month and you get high definition content. If Netflix plans to keep increasing its prices regardless of the reason, password sharing is the thing that's going to protect them from any negative backlash. Plus, changing your Netflix password on an ex is a surprisingly satisfying power move. Just saying, while it might seem like an attractive way to quickly boost the numbers back up, it's a short-term gain at best, as it gets people to question whether they really need this service at all.
And case in point, bad PR is bad PR. Yeah.
Leaves a pretty negative taste in people's mouths for anyone who decides to stick around. It's a move that looks and feels desperate. But let's actually talk about those price increases, shall we? Netflix could have blamed the price increase on the worldwide inflation, but instead they went and said this, quote, "We're updating our prices so that we can continue to offer a wide variety of quality entertainment options." So in Netflix's own words, it's the content that's killing them, except that they also announced that they're cutting back on original content. This implies that original content is becoming far more expensive to make. And yeah, that actually tracks. Amazon Prime just created the most expensive show in TV history, The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, which cost an astounding $465 million to make. That is
Oh my gosh, that is nearly $1 billion. Okay, sorry, that is nearly $500 million. Gosh.
Over 100 million more than the budget of Avengers Endgame. Disney
What?
Plus spent a reported 225 million on WandaVision, and as I mentioned, the final season of Stranger Things is coming in at roughly 270 million. But the
Wow.
problem isn't the cost, it's what you're doing with the shows once you've spent all that money making them. You ever wonder why I became the analytics guy over here on YouTube? Not only was it because I was a math nerd and I just like numbers,
Yeah.
but it was also because these episodes took so darn long to make. 100
Oh,
hours
yeah.
all by myself with a full-time job to boot. I needed to make sure that each episode I managed to finish got as many views as possible and could last until my next upload. And the analytics helped me figure out how to wring every last view out of each video that I produced. And Netflix, you're sloppy about this. You see, there are three main types of promotional media: owned media, paid media, and earned media. Owned media is the promotion that you get from the things that you own. Your YouTube channel, your website, whatever. In the case of Netflix, that
Yep.
big rotating banner when you first log in, that's probably the best owned media that they have because everyone who logs in sees it. Paid media is the extra promotion that you get from paying people. TV commercials, ads, influencer campaigns. Let's be honest, Netflix has been mismanaging both of these forms of media for a while now. Did anyone actually see the Cuphead show when it launched? Because I was excited about
No,
it, but
I'm sorry,
I actively
I
had to
don't.
dig in order to find it on Netflix. Same thing with Arcade,
YouTube?
which Netflix says that I have a 97% match for. My friend Colleen, Miranda Sings, literally had a show on Netflix, Haters Back Off, and I had to double check the day that it launched because I didn't see any promotion for it. Those
Alright, that's pretty awkward if you think about it. It's like, have you watched my new show? It's like, yeah, definitely.
are all failures of owned and paid media. And honestly, it makes sense. When you're launching a new series almost every day, you only have so much promotional budget to go around, so much screen real estate to dedicate to a thumbnail. But that's your problem. You're paying for the content, but you're not promoting it in a way that guarantees that it gets seen by the people who want to see it. It's like if Mr. Beast spent millions of dollars on his Squid Game video and then made a title and thumbnail that looked like this. If you
Yeah, the thumbnail really does. Yeah, you get the point, right? People's first impressions.
can't commit to seeing a show through to its launch, and I mean really giving it your all, then you're just throwing your money away. Save that show for later. Sure, shows like The Mandalorian are riding on the backs of giants, but with nearly 222 million subscribers to their service, Netflix can also be a kingmaker here. They can create a hit show out of nothing just by putting something front and center and believing in it enough to let it sit there and be promoted. But you have to commit to doing that, and right now you can't because you just have too much stuff coming out. You have to be pickier about what you greenlight, which leads us to the big X factor here that Netflix is missing. It's the third type of media, earned media. That's the stuff that you get for free from people just being inspired to talk about and share what you've done. Now,
Yes, people doing it of their own free will because people just like your content. That's why.
Netflix, look at where your hundreds of millions of dollars are going. For Lord of the Rings and WandaVision, that money is going directly into merchandisable IP, shows that can show up as t-shirts and Halloween costumes and action figures on store shelves. And while sure, Stranger Things has some of that, congratulations, you too can now dress like a normal kid for Halloween. It's one of the few big hits on Netflix actually able to do it. Take a look at Netflix's biggest stars. Squid Game, sure, sell some pink jumpsuits and PlayStation masks over at the local Spencer's Gifts. Beyond that though, remember Bird Box? Huge streaming numbers, but you can't sell an action figure of a monster that's invisible. The documentary series Tiger King. Sure, action figures exist, but are you really gonna want them? And all of their biggest shows are like this. The Queen's Gambit, Bridgerton, 13 Reasons Why. The IP that they're paying to create is watchable, yeah, but that's it. They don't have legs beyond the screen because shows like Ozark and The Crown aren't really built for anything beyond the screen. Those aren't fandoms that are just gonna go out and buy a Jason Bateman plushie. But you know what is? The Mandalorian. You know what looks good on a poster? Grogu. Heck, Baby Yoda is probably the single most important marketing tool that Disney ever created. Without
Yes, Baby Yoda!
him, Disney Plus would be looking very different these days. When I say that Netflix needs things that can live on store shelves, it's not about the money that you make selling a 13 Reasons Why tape player. It's about the show feeling important and staying top of mind. Baby Yoda has earned so much media since he was first introduced as people draw him, ship him, meme him, buy plushies and t-shirts of him. You cannot escape Grogu, to the point where even people who weren't interested just had to get Disney Plus in order to check out the show and see what all the hype was about. out. Netflix shows don't have that baked into their formulas. They aren't choosing shows that can develop fandoms, and when they do, they aren't doing enough to help cultivate those fandoms. Trusting an algorithm to create a show that is a witty, offbeat, dark comedy like Russian Doll might get you a good show, sure, but it's not getting you a fandom. That requires a human touch. But that's all just talking about show selection and promotion. There's one last way that Netflix is shooting themselves in the foot and holding back its earned media potential: release schedule. Disney Plus released WandaVision's 9 episodes between January and March of 2021. Amazon plans to air 1 of 8 episodes of their Lord of the Rings show per week starting in September and ending in November. Netflix has traditionally dropped a full season of their shows all in one day. In their current nosedive panic, they're actually going to split the season of Stranger Things. They're releasing half of the new season later this month and the other half at the top of July. But regardless of whether we're talking about one massive dump or a split dump, I think it's costing them. I know, you love binging shows, but what if I told you that you weren't actually liking the experience more? A study done on University of Melbourne students looked at the impact of watching shows, an episode a week, an episode a day, or binged all at once. They found
I just love it that actually universities are taking the time to study about it, you know. That's quite cool, right?
that when binging, you may have a better recollection of individual facts and details linking the episodes, but your overall enjoyment of those episodes decreases. Here's the graph of enjoyment levels. Once a day is at the top there, the highest levels of enjoyment. The blue line on the bottom represents the group that binge-watched the show. Clearly, binge-watching is lowering your overall enjoyment. 1 episode a week, right there in the middle, a little bit more standard, and it's still significantly more enjoyable. But why would that be? Well, for one thing, it makes the content feel less disposable. Binging is just that. It feels like junk food. You consume it fast and then you move on. There's no chance to savor something. Compare that to having to wait a week between uploads. One professor associated with the study theorized that there's something of a Christmas morning effect when you have to wait to open your presents. If you're just watching shows in an endless loop, you only activate certain reward centers in your brain. Watching a show releases opiates and cannabinoids that make your brain feel good. And
Well, the more you know, I guess. There's something called opioids and cannabinoids in your brain. The more you know, I guess, the more you know.
Tell you to do it again. But opiates and cannabinoids don't represent the entirety of positive hormones in your brain. Anticipatory chemicals such as dopamine get you excited for things to come. Without
Dopamine!
those reactions, the binge watchers miss out on a large portion of the viewing experience. They don't get time to consider the possible twists, the lingering mysteries, fantasize about possible endings. And while the study doesn't consider this, the bingers in a real-world scenario would be missing out on all the social interactions with their friends. You're cutting out your earned media potential at the knees. I mean, just look at this channel. Film Theory alone was able to put out 3 different WandaVision theories during its run, as each week offered a chance to speculate. But Stranger Things, when everything is out there all at once, ready to consume, the best I can do is maybe guess about the next season? The end result is that Netflix gets short spikes of interest, but then a quick loss of interest. Spreading out the release schedule is practically free marketing for any decent show. It's also gonna lower the cost of making new productions because suddenly you need fewer of them. Netflix was somewhat infamous for greenlighting lots and lots of shows to fill its schedule.
I don't know. 5 of my friends got Netflix deals.
Knowing that its fans are binging through its content, Netflix felt a pressure to deliver new content on a constant basis. After all, Squid Game only kept me watching Netflix for about 9 hours. What am I gonna do with the other 721 hours in a month? Think critically about my life choices? Pfft, I'd rather die. If they
No, don't do that. Come on, don't do that. Let's be responsible about our lives. Thank you so much. Thank you.
spread Squid Game out over 3 months, though, I could fill my time between episodes theorizing about what happens next, who the old guy really is, who was behind it all. That would mean that Netflix suddenly doesn't need to bring out as much content to keep people hooked on their platform. Each customer only needs to gravitate to one show every 3 months, and that is a huge difference. A slower release schedule allows Netflix more time to focus on individual projects, freeing up both budget and promotional space to create fewer but better shows, and then using all of your powers to promote them and ensure that they're winners, rather than being shuffled off the big front page banner the next day when yet another season of The Circle launches. The time between episodes would allow theorists and other fans to engage with the content, create free advertisement, enhance the experience for the fans, and all.
That's right. Build a strong community and earn media. Yeah.
All of it improves user experience as that study showed. To me, it seems like an obvious choice. It's an easy decision that shouldn't take an enormous amount of time and resources to implement, but could save the company untold millions while also making their customers happier. Then, hopefully Netflix won't be losing their users anymore, and won't have to worry about silly things like cracking down on password sharing. Like I said, I really don't want to have that talk with my Nana. But hey,
Sorry.
that's just a theory. A film theory. And cut.
Well, anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. Netflix in space! But anyways, I hope you find this video very educational and I hope you learn something new from this video. If you do like this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and comment down below if you have anything to share with us. Don't forget to follow my channel. I hope to see you all in my next video. Once again, it is Alright, it is like, share, and subscribe to my channel and comment down below if you have anything to share with us. Don't forget to follow my channel. I hope to see you all in my next video. But hey, that's just a theory, a film theory, and cut. Thank you. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye bye. Sorry. Bye. Subscribe. Hopefully that's good. Hopefully that's good. Hi everyone, it's me. Hi everyone, it's me. And today, let's save Netflix together. Let's go.
Netflix is tanking. They're raising prices, they're cutting content, and they're doing the unthinkable, not letting you share your password. But today, I have the solution. Today, handedly save Netflix.
Save Netflix.
Hello Internet, welcome to Film Theory, the show.
Hi, film theory. Hi, let's go.
I in binge. Netflix control.
Yep, it's not. It's okay. Right, thank you. I'm definitely lagging badly. Gosh, you see my face? It's the perfect camera. Okay. Okay, that's a good video. That's a good video, I guess. Hopefully that's a good video. Hopefully. So I'm going to do some administration work first. So if I'm not wrong, I still have like 2 food theories, 1 film theory. Thursday, Friday, Sunday, yeah. Then I'm pretty sure Saturday, Sunday, there'll be a new game theory. Good. I believe that death is what you are, so let me give you my life. I'll tell you my sins and you can know me tonight. I believe that death is what you are. I'm pretty sure I lost my streak already. My Duolingo streak. Is it wrong? Nah, I have to restart. No thanks, I don't have enough. It's not bad. Some fun. Let's go to legendary. I don't have. Let's go this. Wow!
Mujer.
Mujer. 8 is woman.
Inglés.
Inglés. 7. English.
Niña.
Niña. Girl.
Soy.
Soy is I-M-M. Bingo. C. Yes. Yo hablo. Hablo, I think, speak. First one is Espanol, which is Spanish language. 2 is agua, is water. 3 is manzana, is apple. So it's C. Yo hablo Spanish 2, or is it C. Yo hablo agua 2? If that makes sense. 3 is C. Yo hablo manzana 2. 2 is how about you? Do you? I'm guessing it's number 1. It's because C. Yo hablo español 2. Yes, I speak Spanish. How about you? Then do you? Do you? Excuse me. Hola is hello. Lo siento is sorry. Hablas speak de nada. I forgot. Disculpe, or is it de nada?
Disculpe.
Disculpe. I'm gonna try disculpe. This guy. Okay, disculpe is excuse me. Disculpe. Disculpe.
Yo hablo español.
Yo hablo español. I speak Spanish. Sorry. I speak Spanish.
Disculpe.
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 Excuse me, I guess.
Disculpe.
Disculpe. Excuse me?
Disculpe.
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 Excuse me. Yo hablo inglés. Tú hablas inglés. Hablo inglés. Tú hablas inglés. Do you speak Spanish? Tú hablas español. Then in front of the two, there's a small upside down reversed question mark.
Tú hablas
hablas español.
español.
¿Tú hablas español? Español.
¿Tú hablas inglés?
¿Tú hablas inglés? Do you speak English or you speak English?
Tú
Do hablas
hablas inglés.
inglés? Do you speak English? Por favor is sorry, I guess. No, it's not sorry. It's lo siento is I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Por favor is something that's somewhat a bit of politeness. Disculpe is excuse me, if I remember correctly. Disculpe. Excuse me. Okay. Disculpe is excuse me. Por favor is please. Disculpe, por favor. Excuse me, please. Lo siento. I'm sorry. So it's if I'm not wrong, it's disculpe por favor. Lo siento. Disculpe por favor. Lo siento. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Please. Excuse me. Excuse me, please. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Do you speak English? Do hablas inglés? And then in front of the two, there's a small question mark, I guess.
Tú
To hablas
Hablas.
inglés.
Inglés.
Disculpe, por favor.
Disculpe, por favor. Disculpe, excuse me. Por favor. Please. Excuse me, please. Disculpe, por favor. Por favor. Por favor.
Disculpe, por favor.
Por favor. I'm pronouncing it wrongly, incorrectly. Disculpe, por favor. Disculpe, excuse me. Por favor, please. Yes, I speak Spanish.
Sí.
Yo
Yo
hablo
hablo
Spanish.
español.
Sí, yo hablo español. Yes, I speak Spanish. Hello, come on. Hello, do you speak English? Hola. Hola. ¿Tú hablas en inglés? Sorry. Inglés. Okay. Hola. ¿Tú hablas inglés? That's tiring. That's genuinely tiring. I'm glad I'm listening new, but yeah, that's quite a challenge. That is genuinely quite a challenge. I like a challenge. No thanks. Buenos dias. Buenos dias.
Buenos.
Buenos
Días.
Buenos dias. Good morning. Hola. Buenas noches. Hello. Good night. It's okay. Two is hola. Buenos dias. That's it.
Días.
Dias.
Buenos.
Días.
Buenos dias.
Gracias.
Gracias. Gracias.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Nice to meet you.
Adiós.
Adios. Bye. Good morning. Buenos dias.
Buenos. Días.
Buenas noches.
Good night. Buenas noches. Thanks. Good night. Gracias. Buenas noches.
Gracias.
Buenas
Noches.
noches. Buenas noches. Gracias. Buenas noches.
Hola, buenos días.
Hello. Good morning. Hola. Buenos días. Good morning.
Hola, yo soy Juan.
Hello, I am Juan. Hola, yo soy Juan. Hi, I'm Juan. Juan is the individual's name. Hola, mucho gusto. Hello, nice to meet you. Then two is adios, gracias, which is technically speaking is not wrong. Technically speaking is not wrong. Okay, technically speaking is not wrong. If you want to be very impolite about it, technically speaking is not wrong. Okay, but still, mucho gusto is that. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you. Hola, mucho gustas. Sorry. Hola, mucho gusto. Mucho gusto.
Adiós. Buenas noches. Adiós.
Adios. Buenas noches. Sorry.
Buenas noches.
Noches. Hola. Mucho gusto.
Hola,
Hola.
mucho
Mucho
gusto.
Gracias. Buenas noches.
Thank you. Good night. Gracias. Buenas noches. Hello there. Hi. Thank you so much for dropping by to my live stream. Hi. How do you do? How's your day? Hello from Singapore. Right now I'm trying to learn some Spanish language, simple Spanish language. Do you know? How about you? Do you have any languages that you know about? How many different languages do you know about? I'm trying to learn the Spanish language right now. I just reacted to the film Terrorist at the start of the live stream, so yeah. sorry. I'm just glad that after so long I have my first audience, first viewer in the audience. So hello there, hello from Singapore to you too. Gracias, buenas noches. What do you think it is? I'm going to guess gracias means thank you. Buenas noches means good night. Hello, good night. Gracias, thanks.
Buenos días. Mucho gusto.
Good morning, nice to meet you. Buenos dias, mucho gusto. Sorry, I'm good. That's great. What time is it right now at the place? Right now is 6:54 p.m. right now. It's going to be 7 p.m. at night soon. The sun is setting. I'm going to have my dinner soon. Yeah. How about you? Sorry. Buenos dias. I'm gonna guess. Good morning. Mucho gustos. Nice to meet you. Good morning. Nice to meet you.
Gracias. Adiós.
Gracias. Adios. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Goodbye.
Gracias. Buenas noches.
Gracias. Buenas noches. Thank you. Good night. Good night. Yes, that's great. I only know Arabic, English, some Russians. Oh, that's great. It's like around 3 different languages. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm trying to I would like to learn about some Arabic language because currently on the planet Earth, a significant portion of human beings speaks the Arabic language. So yeah, it seems like a pretty useful language to learn about. So yeah. English language, yeah, that's how I communicate with you right now. Russian language, yes, similarly, a significant portion of human beings that are living right now on planet Earth speak that language, so it's quite useful to learn. So have you tried? I'm from Saudi Arabia and time is 1:55 p.m. It's gonna be 2. So I'm guessing it's a 5-hour difference. I guess 5-hour difference. I'm ahead of in terms of time zones. I'm guessing 5 hours ahead of your locations. I'm gonna guess. That's brilliant. I would like to travel to Saudi Arabia. I would like to travel to Saudi Arabia because I'm sorry. The only few things that I genuinely know about Saudi Arabia is deserts, and then there's the Palm Islands. There's the tallest mountains. Tallest man-made building, right? Tallest building. The what's it called? Something Khalifa, I guess. Something Khalifa. Is it correct? I hope I'm getting it correctly. The structure, it's called something Khalifa, if I'm not wrong. Have you let's vice versa, let's change a bit. Have you traveled to Singapore before? Singapore is quite a nice place to visit for tourists. Yeah. Oh yes, 21 must be two more times.
Perdón.
Pardon, excuse me, sorry. I'm gonna try sorry. Yes. See, this is milk. So it's agua is water, pan is bread, leche is milk, manzana is apple. Gracias. Yes, Milk. Thank you. I'm gonna guess that.
Lo siento.
Sorry?
Lo siento. Lo siento.
Lo siento. Again. I'm sorry.
Lo siento.
siento. I'm sorry. Sí, por favor. Gracias. Yes, please. Thank you. Then I'm going to guess the function is hello, mucho gusto. Hello, nice to meet you. Sorry. Hola, mucho gusto. Hello, nice to meet you. Then second one is de nada. You're welcome. I'm going to guess. I don't know what's the second one, but I'm pretty sure it's not the first one, so I'm going to guess the second one. De nada. I'm going to guess you're welcome.
Perdón,
You're
Luis.
welcome. Yes. I'm sorry. Give me 1 minute. Sure. 1 minute. Yes. I'm waiting for you. I'm here. You are literally the only viewer in chat, so I'm going to give you all the time you want. Sorry, next is pardon, Louis. Louis is the name of the individual. So pardon me, Louis. Pardon, Louis.
Perdón, Luis. Perdón, Luis.
Pardon.
Perdón, Luis.
Pardon, Louis. Sorry. 5. Lo siento, which is I'm sorry. This one is leche, milk. Agua, water. Pan, bread. Pardon. Pardons me, excuse me, sorry. So it's lo siento. I'm sorry. You're welcome. I'm going to guess. De nada. You're welcome, Louis. De nada, Louis. Louis is the individual's name. So it's
De.
nada.
Nada.
De nada, Louis.
Luis.
Sí, lo siento.
Yes, I am sorry. Sí, lo siento. Yes, I am sorry. No, please. Por favor.
Por favor.
Favor. No.
No.
No, lo siento.
No, lo siento. Lo siento is I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, lo siento.
No,
No,
Lo
siento.
siento.
No, gracias.
No, thank you. No, gracias.
Sí, por favor.
Yes, please. Sí, por favor. Pardon me. Pardon?
Perdón.
Pardon.
Perdón.
Pardon. You are welcome. De nada. You're welcome. De nada. Perfect. Dun dun. Right, let's give it one more try before I rest up. I need to rest up. I honestly need to rest up. One more time. Yo hablas. I speak. The first one is English, which means English. Second one means agua, which is water. I speak water. Third is leche, milk. I speak milk. Fourth one is bebo. Bebo is drink. I speak drink. I'm gonna guess English. I speak English. Yo hablo English. ¿Tú hablas inglés? Do you speak English? No, lo siento. No, I'm sorry. Then the second one is mucho gusto. It's nice to meet you. I'm gonna guess first. Okay, this one is. A moment, please. Yo something Espanol. So I something Spanish language. Como is eat. Pardon is pardon me, excuse me, I'm sorry. Next is hablo is speak. Pebo. Bebo is drink. I drink in Spanish language. That doesn't make sense. I excuse me Spanish language. Nah, it doesn't make sense. Como is eat. I eat Spanish language. It doesn't make sense. Yo hablo español. I speak Spanish language.
Disculpe.
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 Excuse me, pardon. Excuse me. Disculpe is excuse me. Pardon is pardon. Disculpe. Excuse me. Let's try pardon me.
Disculpe. Disculpe.
Excuse me. Disculpe. Yo hablo inglés. ¿Tú hablas inglés? I speak Spanish. Sorry. Yo hablo español. ¿Tú hablo español? I speak Spanish. Do you speak Spanish?
Disculpe.
Excuse me. Disculpe.
Sí, yo hablo español.
I'm sorry? Sí, yo hablo español. Yes, I speak Spanish language. Yes, I speak Spanish. Right. Yes, I speak Spanish. Sorry. USA. Oh, sorry. English. English. Around there. Yo hablo inglés. ¿Tú hablas inglés? Sorry. Yo hablo inglés. ¿Tú hablas español? I speak English. Do you speak Spanish? Hablo. ¿Tú hablas?
Disculpe, por favor.
Excuse me, please. Disculpe, por favor.
Juan, ¿tú hablas inglés?
Juan, do you speak English? Juan is the person's name. So it's Juan. Do you speak English? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Don't give me too hard. Give me a break. Hello, Shippy. Oh my gosh. Hi, Shippy. Hi, Shippy. Oh gosh. Oh yes, Dubai. Sorry, not Saudi Arabia. It's Dubai. I'm sorry. When you notice the tallest tower in the world in our neighbor country, not my country. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's I guessing it's Dubai, right? The location is called Dubai. The place, the location for the tallest, the highest building. I guess it's a building, right? It's tower building. It's called something Khalifa, right? I hope that I'm correct. Yeah. Hope that I'm correct. Hi Shippy. Thank you so much for dropping by to my live stream. How are you doing? Right, I'm trying to learn some Spanish language from the Duolingo website. So yeah, let's learn together with me. Sí. Yes, I speak Spanish. Sí. Yo hablo español. Yo hablo español. Okay, so it's okay, the C that and that's okay. Hello, do you speak English? Hola. There's a reverse question mark. Do hablas inglés? The E is this one inglés. There's a question mark. Correct? Sorry. Oh, the two must also be the. Alright. I get one. Perfect. Yes. Dun dun. I reached my daily goal already. So that's brilliant. What's up? Hi everyone for dropping out to my live stream. I'm alright. I hope that you are doing well. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Gosh, wow. I still have to learn. You know what? Since you are here, since you got an international friend over here, why don't I try learning some? What are the options? Sorry, Spanish, French, Japanese, Korean, German, Italian, Hindi, Chinese, Russian, Arabic. Since we got a friend from around that corner of the place, let's try Arabic. Okay, so it's 3.76 million active learners. About the course, Arabic is the fourth most common spoken language in the world, with over 295 million speakers. Having said that, you must recognize that the numbers changed up to now. Okay? Learn Arabic with Duolingo to communicate with locals when you travel to Egypt, Morocco, Jordan, Lebanon, or any of the 27 countries where Arabic is an official language. Use your new skills to appreciate beautiful Arabic calligraphy and literature of flawless order. Shamawa in Cairo. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Alright. Did you know? Sorry. Let's see. Did you know? Learners who completed through Unit 5 in Duolingo achieve similar reading and listening proficiency as university students after studying for 4 semesters. And after 7 units, Duolingo learners look similar to university students after 5 semesters. Wow, 5 semesters. That is more than a year. That is literally more than a year. Okay, learn about our research. Little talk about it. First, contributed 95%. Okay, 24%. Let's learn about our research. Huh. The more you know, I guess, the more you know. Okay. Start learning. I want to include the Arabic language. I'm just curious, Alright, learn Arabic letters here. Let's try. Gosh, I'm gonna mess it up so badly. Learn the letters. Unlike English, Arabic is written from right to left. Yes, I recognize it. When I tried to use Google Translate, it was kind of awkward for me. So it's right to left. For example, compare da and
Ud. There.
da and
Ud.
und. This is like a dish, D.
Da.
Da. This is ud.
Da.
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 Oh,
it's right to left. Oh, right to left and left to right. Huh. Interesting. Start learning. Let's try my best. Trace the character from here to here. I just like it. It's just like a simple, but it's easy. How to pronounce it?
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh. This.
Ooh.
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 Ooh. This. Ooh.
Ooh.
This.
Ooh. Ooh. E.
E. This E. E. I'm correct, right? Oh, there's the and then there's additional 2 more steps. That's interesting. How to pronounce this word?
E.
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 Oh, sorry, it's not word. It's this symbol, this character. Sorry.
E.
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 This is okay. Ooh.
U. Da.
Da.
Da. Da.
The. Sorry.
Da. Da. Da.
The.
Da.
I'm like, yeah, I formed a word. Oh. I'm so happy. Gosh. Oh, I formed a word. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The feeling of satisfaction is like, yes, I formed a word. One word. I'm sorry. This is the
Da.
ooh. The
Da. Da. Da.
Is
E.
yes.
Da.
The
Da.
the
Da. Da.
this is okay. This is difficult. This is difficult. Okay, okay. This is difficult. This is E. This E.
E.
Yes. This is the.
Da.
This this. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. The last one I'm going to guess is ooh.
U.
Yes. Ooh. Right. Yes. Okay. Ooh. E. The.
Da.
The. Yes. Oh, so difficult. Oh, no, it's difficult, but it's fun. It's fun to learn. I'm glad that I learned Duolingo. It's actually kind of fun. It's actually kind of fun. How do you think, Chippy, and how do you think how to pronounce your words? I'm sorry, how to pronounce your word? Your name. How is the rest of you think of this Duolingo? It's like small achievements, and then my face is genuinely, it's like, yes, I'm learning something new. Yes, I'm learning something new, and it's like it's like learning, like it's not step 1, step 2, step 3. It's more towards here, step 0.1, step 0.2, step 0. No. Sorry. It's not even step 1, 2, 3. It's more towards letting you recognize that 1, 2, 3 exists. Yes, it's making you recognize that 1, 2, 3 exists. Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's not 1, 2, 3 exists. The existence of numbers, the existence of the counting. I'm just glad that I'm learning something new, because I would not have recognized that. Oh, you guys exist. I genuinely have no idea. But after this, like, yes, that's great. I learned something new, and I'm just glad that the algorithm for Duolingo is just so fun for an adult to learn. Yeah. Let's continue. Like, my face genuinely is just like learning something. Learn that's okay.
U.
E.
E. Da.
The. This is the.
Da.
This is This is
U.
This is E.
E. Da.
The.
Do.
Sorry. Okay. So this is the. 3 and 1 is the. 3 and 2 is do, I guess. 3 and 1 is the. The.
U. Da. U. Da. U. Da. U. the, do,
Do.
do, do,
Do.
the,
E.
do,
Do.
the,
D.
D.
the,
D.
D.
D. D.
D.
do,
Do.
do,
The.
do,
E.
U,
D.
D. D.
the,
D. So close, so close. Do.
the,
I'm sorry, what? Okay, the. E. U. The.
do,
Do.
D.
Sorry, this is the. D. U. E. D. Do. The.
D.
D. Do. Yes! Oh my gosh, my brain is hurting. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop for a moment first. My brain is hurting so much. My brain is hurting so much. I need to stop. I need to rest. Oh my gosh, it hurts. It genuinely hurts my brain so much. I'm learning something new, but it hurts. Okay, focus. I'm learning something new, but I need to wash up first. Give me a while. In the meantime, let's listen to some music. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry, I'm back. I have to do some house chores, so yeah. Sorry. Hi everyone, I am back. I have to do some house chores and also wash up a bit. If you notice, that's a new shirt. So let's continue. Just now, the good thing about having a break just now to do my house chores is that I get to refresh my brain. So now I can go through another like maybe 2 practices, hopefully 3 or 2 practices of Duolingo, 2 practices of Duolingos. Yeah, let's go to 2 more practices of Duolingo, and then I'll be making thumbnails for my upcoming live stream, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow live streams, tomorrow and the day after's live stream. Okay, I'll be touching up on Perry because tomorrow is Thursday, so I hope that I can do some for Perry's live streams and also for Ufbane's live streams. Because Ufbane, I only got a few, I can probably finish up hers within a day. Perry hopefully can do finish a day also lah. So plan is tomorrow is Thursday. I'll be doing Perry's one, Paranordics one. My friends are asking for permission. He said yes, sure. Then Ufbane, because she's my friend, she gave me this, and I'm sincerely grateful for it. So that's it. So Saturday. Hopefully Saturday I can Mother Jocelyn, I guess. Mother Jocelyn. Yeah. Mother Jocelyn. After that is Ufbane. Kesok. I got so much that I need to do for Mother Jocelyn. Then Kira Kitty as well. Kira Kitty. Okay, so let's start. Hopefully everything goes well. I'm hopeful that everything is going well. I'm hopeful. So let's touch on Spanish first. Spanish first. Stories? Okay, learn. Phrases, let's start. Hola. Hola. Hello. Hi. Bye. Good night. Adios. Buenas noches. Adios. Buenas noches. Buenos dias. One time, good morning. Buenos dias. Good morning. Hello, nice to meet you. Hola. Mucho gustos. Adios, buenas noches. Bye. Good night. Hello, I'm Juan. Soy Juan. Gracias. Thank you. Gracias. Buenas noches. Thanks. Good night. Gracias. Mucho gusto. Nice to meet you. Sorry? Mucho. I'm sorry. Thank you. Goodbye. Gracias. Adios. Adios. Buenos dias. Nice to meet you. Mucho gusto. I'm sorry. You can hear it. I'm sorry. One more time.
Gracias. Buenas noches.
Gracias. Buenas noches. Thank you. Good night.
Hola, buenos días.
Hola. Sorry. Hola. Sorry. Hola. Buenos dias. Hello. Good morning.
Buenos días. Mucho gusto.
Buenos dias. Mucho gusto. Good morning, nice to meet you.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. One more time.
Perdón, Luis.
Pardon, Luis.
Perdón, Luis.
Pardon, pardon, Luis. Excuse me, Luis. Pardon me, Luis. Sí, lo siento. Yes, I'm sorry. Sí,
De nada, Juan.
de nada, Juan. You're welcome, Juan. Juan is the person's name. Sí, yo soy Juan. Yes, I'm Juan. Por favor.
Por favor.
No.
No.
Por favor, no. Please, no. I'm sorry, should be hi. Sorry. Are you planning to go to Spain or are you just learning for fun? I want to be a hyperpolyglot martial artist. That's my life goal. So I'm more towards learning for fun, but beneficial for me for the future. So that it's quite useful, right? If I was to meet up with more content creators around the world, that I can. If I meet up with a Japanese individual, I can speak konnichiwa, like Korean individual and if I was to meet a Korean live streamer, Korean like Jin or some like Korean BTS. If I met with BTS, I can interview them instead of like a simple, basic, normal 안녕하세요. I can say 안녕하십니까. Not sure if you know 안녕하십니까 is the polite version of 안녕하세요, which is something that is not common, but if you say it, it'll be more formal. It's more polite. It's showing that more humble myself, more sincere. So something like that. So I'm trying to learn different languages so that I can interact with multiple individuals. And on my deathbed, when I die, I want to be recognized as a hyperpolyglot martial artist. And the awkward thing is, right now I'm a martial artist, but I'm not hyperpolyglot. So yeah, that's quite awkward. Yep, that's quite awkward. my life goal is to be a hyperpolyglot martial artist. I am a martial artist right now. I'm still not a hyperpolyglot. It's quite weird, It's just very awkward. How about you? What is your life goal, Shippy? What is your life goal when you die? It's not if you die, it's when you die. How do you want people to remember you as? How? I want to be remembered as a hyperpolyglot martial artist. Someone that can speak 20 different languages. Yeah.
Perdón, Juan.
Pardon, Juan. You're welcome,
De
Dinara.
nada.
Por favor, no.
Please no, por favor, no.
Sí, por favor.
Yes, please.
Sí, lo siento.
Lo siento. Yes, lo siento. Yes, I'm sorry. Pardon me, Luis. Pardon, Luis.
No, lo siento.
Lo siento. No, I'm sorry.
No.
No.
Gracias.
No, thank you. Pardon me. Pardon. Juan.
De nada, Luis.
You are welcome, Luis. This is perfect. It's great. It just have the emotional. It's like I'm doing something beneficial. I'm learning something. Especially when we're coming to an end of the pandemic, global pandemic right now. We're coming to an end of a global pandemic. At least I want to slap myself in the face, like, so that at least I learned something new. At least I learned something beneficial. You know what? Let's go one more time at this practice. One more time. I told myself maybe practice 3 or 4 times. Sorry, 2 or 3 times. 2 or 3 times. That was the second time. This is my 3rd time. Mucho gusto. Nice to meet you. Do hablas inglés? Do you speak English? Excuse me. Disculpe.
Disculpe.
Disculpe. Excuse me. Disculpe. Disculpe.
Disculpe.
Sí, yo hablo español.
Yes, I speak Spanish. Por favor, sorry. Please, I'm sorry. De nada is you're welcome. You're welcome. De nada, por favor, lo siento. It doesn't make sense because he's saying you're welcome, please. I'm sorry. Okay, next is number 3 is adios. Adios, por favor, lo siento. Meaning goodbye, I'm sorry. Sorry, goodbye, please, I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense. The third one is disculpe, por favor, lo siento. Second one, it's excuse me, please, I'm sorry. I'm going to go with 2. English. Juan, do you speak English? Juan, tú hablas inglés? Juan.
Niño,
Sorry.
tú
Tú
hablas inglés.
Yo hablo español.
I speak Spanish. I speak Spanish. Yo hablo español.
Yo hablo inglés.
Yo hablo inglés. I'm sorry. I just want. Sorry. Shippy, you mentioned about. I would like to go to as many countries as possible before I die. That's a good life goal. That's a good life goal. I just want to meet lots of people, I suppose. That's great. That's great. For me, I recognize that it's very important to learn different languages, and that's just my life goal lah. Some of my other friends' life goal is to be the best Singapore chef in the world. It's like, sure, that's great. Some of my friends want to be a pilot. That's great. It's possible to be a pilot. It's possible to be a pilot. My friend wants to be the richest man in the world. It's like, sure, you can become a billionaire. This is possible because people have done before. To become a multi-billionaire, sure, people have done before. So it's like millionaire, multi-millionaire, billionaire, multi-billionaire. There have been examples in which people became millionaires. There have been examples in which people become multi-billionaires. There have been examples in which people become billionaires. There have been examples where people become multi-billionaires. Shippy, you do recognize the difference between millionaires and multi-millionaires, right? You do recognize the difference between billionaires and multi-billionaires, right? You do recognize that, right? Right? Like, you recognize that, right? The difference between millionaire and multi-millionaire, billionaire and multi-billionaire. You get the point? Yo hablo español. That's español. I speak Spanish.
Disculpe.
Disculpe.
Juan, ¿tú hablas inglés?
Juan, do you speak English? Juan, ¿tú hablas inglés? Sí, yo hablo español. Hablo.
¿Tú hablas español?
The last one was difficult because it increased. So Shippy is like, yeah, oh, that's great. Because when I mentioned when I mentioned to other people, friends, right, and some of my friends was like, I don't know. Some of my friends was angry at me because like, what's the difference? Some of my friends just scold at me. We have an argument of what is the difference between a millionaire and multi-millionaire, billionaire and multi-billionaire. So yeah, Shippy, I'm glad that we're on the same page. Thank you. So, case and point. In Singapore, it's extremely easy to become a millionaire. Being a millionaire is extremely common. Like in Singapore, if you have a car and you have an apartment, you are a millionaire. Case and point, remember? You have a car and you have an apartment, you're a millionaire. So not sure if you know, right? In Singapore, in order to purchase a car, the cheapest around there, that is 4 wheels, 4 wheels car, can be the cheapest car, can be a second-hand cheapest car, can be the second-hand cheapest old car. Remember? Okay, as long as it's 4 wheels, you will need minimally $100,000 as USD. Yes, under most circumstances. I'm not talking about Mercedes, Ferrari, Lamborghini, BMW. No. I'm talking about Honda, Hyundai, Toyota, Proton, those kind of low-end, cheap, those middle tier or low tier cars. You know, I'm not talking about Lamborghini. I'm not talking about BMW, Mercedes. I'm not talking about that. Those are too high class. The lower class one, right, that I mentioned about, costs you minimally $100,000 USD. Yeah, on average. And then in order to purchase an apartment, not even a house in Singapore is significantly more expensive. An apartment, let us say, you will need at least around $500,000, $600,000 USD. So case in point, if you have a house, let's say $500,000, $600, 500K, 600K minimum, 500K, 600K for house, a car 100K. Together you have 600K to 700K. If you have these two, and note that it's just house and car. If you continue working, and you for the next 5 years you have a car, you have a house, and then you have a job. For the next 5-10 years you will become a millionaire, like $1 million USD. Yeah, that is how simple it is to become a millionaire in Singapore, and vice versa. That's how hard it is to become a millionaire in Singapore. That's how difficult is it to purchase a car in Singapore. Now, to purchase a car, to purchase a place to live in Singapore. Now, think about it. The difference between a millionaire and a multi-millionaire, and if everyone in Singapore they have a house, they have a car, is a millionaire, we have to draw a difference between millionaire and multi-millionaire. Those are well-to-do and those are rich. You get the point, right? Wow, that's expensive. I got my car for £19. That's oh yeah, pounds. I'm sorry. Pounds. So in Singapore, you can go check it out. My friend, he wanted to boast about. Okay, so he brought a second-hand old Ferrari. Make a guess how much is it? Just make a guess how much is it? A second-hand old Ferrari. Make a guess. I got to move to Singapore era. Nah, it's expensive. So Shippy, make a guess how much does it cost for my friend to purchase. Okay, he's one of the higher tier one, so he can afford it. But he brought a Ferrari, second-hand old Ferrari. Make a guess how much is it? That's the cost. If it's at your place, since you use pounds, I'm going to guess you live somewhere in the European part of the world. So make a guess how much do you think it costs? A Ferrari in Singapore. Cheap one, second-handed. But it's 4 wheels now, of course it's 4 wheels. Cheapy, how much do you call it? How much do you think it costs? And the next question, in the meantime you think of the question, how much do you think it costs for a car? Then the next question is, in Singapore, imagine a landed property, 1 story, there's no, a house, it's not apartment, a house. Just imagine a house, like 50K, you bullshit. Oh, I'm sorry. This live camera, I cannot say that. Okay, you boopy. Sorry. I'm sorry. Wait, what? Okay, second guess should be second guess. For the car, okay? For the car. Ferrari. Second-handed. Old Ferrari. 50K? No, second guess, a bit higher. Okay, anyways, moving that aside first, you can think about the number. The next question is, how much do you think it costs to buy a house? Like house as in landed property. Okay? That doesn't have a second floor. It's only first floor. It's only first story. Ground floor. Okay? It's only ground floor. And you have like a small garden. A small garden. Okay? A small garden. And a place to park your car. Okay? Like that means the house that you got have a small garden and a small place to park your car inside your property, and it's a landed property. So the second question is how much do you think it costs for the house? The first question is how much do you think it costs for the car? I don't know anything about expensive car. 100k? You are you kidding me? Okay, a third guess, higher, significantly higher. Okay, I'm giving you a hint, significantly higher. Okay, significantly higher. Your first guess is 50k, your second guess is 100k. I want to hear the guess. I want to hear a third guess. 100k. You must recognize that $100,000 is for like the cheap second-hand old car, and I'm talking about Ferrari. Ferrari is just a higher version of it. 40k for the car house. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. I just hint to you so much already, and you still don't know. Okay, Shibi. Okay, Shibi. Both the car price and the house price higher significantly, please. Significantly. Just higher significantly. Okay? Remember, the question is a car, Ferrari car, second-handed, old car, 4 wheels are 4 wheels, okay? How much do you think it costs? Okay? And the house is landed property. Imagine a house, that means landed property, a small garden, and a place to park your car inside of your property. Right, these three. So 600k for a house. I just mentioned you need 600k to buy an apartment. I just mentioned you need 600k minimum to buy an apartment. Seriously, Shippy, come on, man, come on. Bro, I don't know anything about Singapore. Just give, but it's numbers, right? It's numbers. I just hint to you that it's expensive. Just give me sky high number. Unless you think that it's $600,000 for the car lah, then a bit too expensive lah. Unless you are talking about $600,000 for the car, then a bit too expensive. Okay, remember a car, old. Okay, Ferrari, old, cheap, 4 wheels. Ferrari in Singapore. House in Singapore. Landed property, small garden, a place to park your car. Yeah. I'm waiting for answer. I fail math. Just give me a random sky high rocket guess. Sky high rocket guess. Just a simple silly number that you can think of. Like the kind of number is like yeah. I'm just gonna add like 0 at the back for fun of it. Okay, car $400,000, house $1.5 million. Okay, car is correct, $400,000. The house is 1.5 million. That's too cheap. 1.5 million is just too cheap. 1.5 million is just too cheap. Okay, maybe you can try 3 million, 5 million USD, 5 million USD for a house. For a cheap house. Okay? Cheap house. Ta-da! Welcome to Singapore, where the house is super expensive because, well, Singapore is an island country, so if you're a landed property, yeah, it's going to be expensive. Singapore is an island nation. Yeah. And thank you so much. Hi, Arunji. How are you doing? Pusha Raj. Hi. Jesus, I thought my apartment was expensive. How much is your apartment? Like, do you rent it or do you bought it? Like, how many rooms are there? How many rooms are there? It depends actually. If you have more rooms in the apartment, it costs more. If you have less room apartment, it costs less. Right to push up trailer, please. Sure. Food for thought. But just a moment first. I need to do house chores for a while first. Give me a moment. So case in point, that's one of the reasons why most individuals in Singapore, they live in HDBs, apartments. Yeah. I've not asked you. How much do you think condominium costs? Condominium costs, right? Let's put differentiation there. Okay, apartments are apartments. Condominiums are condominiums. Even though apartments are high-rise buildings, condominiums can also be high-rise buildings. Shippy, how much? Arunji and Shippy, make a guess on how much does it cost to buy a apartment, to purchase an apartment in Singapore. And next question is, how much do you think it will cost to purchase a condominium in Singapore? I would like to hear. I would like to hear answer. In the meantime, let's just listen to some music first. I'm very curious about your answer, Shippy and Arunji. I'm extremely curious. And think about it, about the house thingy, right? I'm saying that it's one story. One story. Okay, sorry. Shippy says that it's a 2-bedroom flat which I share with my roommate. We share a rent for 4K each. Oh, okay. I'm going to guess it's near city area, I guess, because similarly in Singapore, if the place that you rent or the place that you purchase is near the city area, even though the entire Singapore is a city area lah, but the center of the city is more expensive in comparison to the sides of the city. Even though the entire country is a city, our nation, yeah, yes, maybe $10. It's not quite feasible. It's not quite feasible. So Shippy, 600K for apartments, 15 mil for condo. Yeah, you're correct. You're actually correct. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna guess. Okay, so 15 mil is possible to have condominiums if the condominium, if you purchase the entire condominium of like the entire first floor. If the entire first floor is yours, or maybe the entire second floor is yours, or the entire third floor is yours. Because in Singapore, not sure if you know, right? Condominiums are privately owned. Apartments are government owned. And government-owned apartments are significantly better, significantly cheaper, significantly more useful in a sense. Having said that, we do not actually buy the apartment. we leased it out from, if I'm not wrong, I'm sorry if I go wrong. We lease it out from the government, and we have to return it to the government after the certain period of time. Even though we purchase it, we have to lease it back. We have to return it back to the government after certain years. And the time limits for the certain years is we have to return the apartment, the flat, the HDB. We call it HDB, means housing development board. We have to return our HDB flat back to the government after a set limit of time. The time is we have to return it after 99 years. So it can be a generational thing, but after 3 generations, it can't get on to the 4th generation, unfortunately. Yeah, it can be a generational thing, but after a while, it has to pass on back to the government, because, case in point, buildings deteriorate, buildings go down fast. Yeah, building collapse. Yeah, so case in point, after 99 years, this place that we go on to, if I manage to live until 100 years, at some point in time I have to see this place given up back to the government. If I continue to stay in place, if not upgrade my place. Yes, I live in an expensive because of my job. Oh, okay. Oh, that explains a lot. That explains a lot. The more you know, I guess, the more you know. But I hope that I shed a light on how expensive it is to purchase houses in Singapore. And if I'm not wrong, it's different from other countries. Because from my knowledge, right, government-owned HDBs, government HDBs is significantly better, cheaper, better, safer. Like everything just better if you purchase HDB flats in comparison to condominium flats. And so in Singapore, if you want to roof, there's different levels. If you want to have your own roof, there's different levels. The first level is HDB. Next level is condominium. Oh, sorry, HDB, followed by condominium, followed by bungalow, I guess. After that is villas. If I'm not wrong. Yes. Yeah, that's the difference. That's the slow difference. Because bungalows in Singapore can be like landed property, but without a garden. Landed property, but without a place to park your car. It's just a landed property. That means a landed property without a place to park your car. You have to park your car outside of the car on the road. Like a landed property, but without a garden. Yeah, that is a landed property. But remember, it's landed property. It's significantly more expensive. Yeah. My job pays pretty well, but because of where I live, it doesn't really matter. I'm sorry. That's unfortunately how society works for us right now. It's genuinely a bit sad, to be honest. Yeah, it's genuinely a bit sad. So case in point, right? Shippy is an Arju G. If you come over to Singapore, don't buy a car. Just don't buy a car. I like bungalows. You are an idiot. Okay, because I came. Because I grew my entire life living most of my life in apartments flat, and I recognize in Singapore how much better it is to live in an apartment flat in comparison to bungalows. It's significantly better. It's just significantly better. I think it's more towards the case of in Singapore. In our country, I cannot say much, but in Singapore, it's just the fact that bungalows cost too much, and it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Like, there can be multi-millionaires, I mentioned before, multi-millionaires that is worth like $50 million. I'm worth $20 million. I'm multi-millionaire, but I will still live in a HDB. I will still live in the apartment flat, because they recognize that even though I have like $50 million, I can afford to buy private property. I can afford to buy condominiums. They will still not buy condominiums. It's just not worth it. in Singapore. Landed property is just not worth it in Singapore. Yeah. Yes. If you come to Singapore, right, don't buy a car. Just don't even rent a car. It's just silly. It's genuinely silly. Trust in the public transport system. Bungalows feels cozy. I like the vibe. I think it's more towards my age thing. Okay, there's something called amateur stock strategies, professional stocks logistics. The more you grow old, the roles and responsibilities that comes along with bungalows. That means you have to tackle these things yourself. Like if something wrong with the water piping, you have to tackle it yourself. There's something wrong with the electrical wiring, you have to tackle it yourself. Whereas if something wrong with the electrical thingy, government will actually pay you money, so that will actually fix it and also pay you money. Yes, if something wrong with the water situation at your house, at your place, government will pay you and government will fix it. You get the point, right? You get the point, right? You get the point, right? If you are privately bungalowed, you have to fix it with your own money. Government will fix it if you are in HDB. Get it? That's right. I could never afford to buy a house. See? Yeah. So and also there's the fact that how's it? In Singapore is relatively safer. If you live in condominiums than in if you live in high-rise building than in landed properties, because the very fact that you can live in bungalows, landed properties, prove that this household is a minimally multi-millionaires or like millionaires, robbery, thieves, people that just want to spy on you. Yeah. Whereas if you live in HDB, which the majority of individuals in Singapore live in, is that it's so common that people might not just spy on you. Yeah. And also what? Condominiums, there's a lot of flaws in condominiums. It's good to experience living in condominiums in your lifetime. Sure, it's a good experience, but on the long term, like a good significantly 99% of your life, if you want to have some place to live, or like 95% of life, it's always good to have apartments because you can just rise up high, and yeah, safe. Yeah, and then there's a kampung spirit, like a community spirit. It's like you can say hi to your neighbor, you can say bye to your neighbor, opposite you, up, down. Yeah, you just have a good friendly relationship. Still got what? That's about it, I guess. That's about it. No, there's a lot more. There's significant lot more. Tom, sorry. Oh well, let's focus. I need to focus on the important things, like creating thumbnails for my friend Perry. So let's go. Tomorrow I have to work on Perry. Okay, Perry's then followed by. Okay, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm thinking of Perry, Ufbain, and Malajaslin. Perry, Ufbain, Malajaslin. Yeah. Because the last time. Okay, let's take a look over here. It's annoying because I would love to buy a house, but because of my job I can't afford it. Most individuals can't afford a house. Yeah. In Singapore, it's definitely like if you live in a house in Singapore, you are rich. Just full stop. You are rich. You just full stop. End of sentence. You are rich. If you live in a house in Singapore, Okay? You can't say I am a middle income, I'm a low income, but I live in a house. That just doesn't exist. It just does not exist. It does not exist. Heck, if you can live in a condominium in Singapore, you are considered rich. You are not considered middle income, you are not considered low income. The very fact that you can afford to live in a condominium, you're rich. And you must remember, condominiums are cheaper than bungalows. Under most circumstances, condominiums will probably cost you around $1 million to $2 million minimum. Minimum cost $1 to $2 million USD. Yes. And then for bungalows, it's more towards $3 to $5 million minimum on average, the minimum cost, alright, on the low tier version of it. Yeah, so it's 3 to 5 million bungalow, 1 to 2 million for condominiums, and then for HDB it's more towards 600k, 500k. You get the point, right? You get the point, right? Yeah. So let's just say if I was to buy a high-end HDB, okay, cost me around 700k, okay, 800,000 dollars. Okay, let's say $800. I buy a HDB flat with like including all the household thingies, all the renovations, all the like includes the drawers, the beds, the furnitures, everything. Cost me $800,000. $800,000 for Singapore flat HDB. Okay, times 2 of it is 1.6 million. So remember, HDB, $800,000. A high-end HDB, $800. HDB is apartment flat. Okay, apartment flats $800,000. Times 2 of it is condominiums, 1.6 million. Then times 2 of that, 3.2 million bungalow. You get it? Then times 2 of that is 6.4 million for villa. You get the point, right? You sort of get the point, right? You sort of get the point, correct? Yeah. It's like, wow. Yeah, I know, wow. I know, right? It's like, wow. So most individuals in Singapore will be on the low end of the it's like a pyramid. Like, it's more to a pyramid. The top is more towards landed property. Then after that is okay. So imagine there's 3 tiers. Landed property. A private landed property. There's like private apartment. There's like government apartment. Yeah, you get the point, right? It's like apartment, landed. But it is government, private. You get the point? Yeah. So most Singaporeans will choose to go for government one because it's significantly cheaper, and if you live in a HDBs, it's just better lah. It's all in all, it's just better lah. It's cheaper, it's safer, it's all in all, it's just like that lah. Condominiums have its pros and cons. It's a private property. Sure, you want a gym, you want a swimming pool, you want a gym, sure. But the difference in Singapore in comparison to other countries is condominium swimming pool, from your house go down to the swimming pool probably take 5 minutes. 5 minutes to reach swimming pool. If I live in a HDB and I'll go to the nearest swimming pool, it will take me 15 minutes to arrive. Does the 10 minutes really counts? Okay, 2 and 4, 2 minutes, 20 minutes. Does 20 minutes generally make a difference? 20 minutes of your life, 20 minutes more of the travel time. Does it generally make a difference? Because we have community swimming pools that is for the community. You do not need to be part of the private, yeah. And the community swimming pool is kind of cheap actually. If I'm not wrong, it's $3 per entry, and I think it's $1.50, $1.80 for children's. But the fees just keep going up, higher. I remember back in my days, back when I was younger, it cost me like 50 cents or 80 cents per entry for kid but now it's like $1 plus just $1 plus for entry to go to swimming pool. Yeah. And let's just say if you go to swimming pool twice per month, let's say two Sundays in 1 month, it's like a few dollars. Family trip, let's say $10 in total, $10. Quite worth it. Quite worth it. Go there for the entire day. Yeah. And the distance between the swimming pool and your house is 15 minutes. Walking distance. Yeah, so you get the point, Heck, even 15 minutes bus ride is good already. Yeah. So anyways, should be, yes. Hope they learn something new from Singapore. Of course, having said that, if you live in a neighborhood where there's a lot of rich individuals, okay, how do you differentiate rich individuals from non-rich individuals? One good indicator is, where do they come from? Where do they come from? They could be holding a Singaporean passport, but they could be they could have roots from Japan. Japanese individuals come to Singapore, grow their roots there. The very fact that you can come from Japan, it means that you're quite rich. If you can come from Germany, you're quite rich. If you come from USA, you're quite rich. You are definitely quite rich. Yeah. You get the point, right? You sort of get the point. I'm saying this because I'm poor. Yeah. And I'm kind of jealous. Kind of. It's like £8 for the swimming pool near me. Huh? 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 £8 to £8 per entry. Huh? 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 What? Okay. That's expensive. That's quite expensive. I'm talking about like normal facilities and normal facilities for you to swim. It's like a pool to swim, or maybe 2 or 3 pools to swim, and then maybe a few rides for the children's. Yeah, it's just $8. Expensive. Huh. I'm sorry, man. I feel bad for you. Okay, anyways, I need to focus. I'm talking to you, sheepies, and I think that so I'm going to make mine just I'm thinking of Thursday. Tomorrow I make thumbnail for Paranoid. Then Friday I make for Wolfbane. Then Saturday I make for Majestin. Because the reason why is I've been making Majestin stuff for the past, like let's say 1 month ago. If you notice, if I shoot Majestin, it's like this is 9 days ago, this is 3 weeks ago. I'm focusing too much on Majestin. Wolfbane. Wow, wow. I love this. Her thumbnail is great. This is Wolfbane. Yes, I make this 73. Okay, this is 7 days ago, 5 days ago. So if I was to make it, it would be like 7 days ago. Yeah, probably 7 days ago. So it's more towards, I focus more on, should I focus on, but because I know that Wolfbane is going to be on Stream Rivals Streamers Chef. Yeah, Twitch Rivals Streamers Chef this Saturday. And should I help her prior on Friday? Wait, when was the last magazine one? Sorry, month. Now let's go. How about Amelis? Amelis. These are all thumbnails. This 6 days ago. 6 days ago. Okay, so so here's my plan. Here's my plan. Tomorrow I'll be making Paranordics one, followed by Uvbane. No. Paranordic followed by Nadarstin, followed by Uvbane. Sorry, Uvbane followed by Amelis. So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then Monday I will think about it further on. Yeah, further on. I'll be thinking of it more later lah. So it's until 23rd. Sure. I just hope that I don't get a creative drain or something. Who else? Who else have I promised to make? Zipai. I finished hers. I finished all of hers. Yes, I finished all of hers. Zipai's one. Finished all of hers. Zumi, probably the last few on the lists. Yeah. Tin, Suga's Blood. Okay, Suga's Blood. Suga's Blood only got one video, so it's quite simple. Da Vinci, Gufka, yes, Gufka only have one left. I don't think I want to try out too much lah. I can, but you know what? Just let's take a look at Gufka's one. Let's take a look at Gufka's things. Let's try to avoid thumbnail for shorts. Let's go for most popular. Let's go for more popular. I try to target those that seems to be default thumbnails. Okay. I think Elite Dangerous, very dangerous. That one I made for him already. He didn't upload it. Sure. Only best content. Sure. Okay. This one Elite Dangerous, the Marshift Bear. Okay. Sure. This one Instant Headshot. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Trench. Caravan Tail is OP. Instant Headshots. Okay. The rest is like Elite Dangerous, the monotony of trading. 6 years ago, 449 views. Should I help him? Because it's only 449 views. It's kind of low. It's like this video is probably not going to get higher. Probably it's not going to get any higher. Because if you look at it, like Instant Headshot is 655. It's probably going to reach 1,000 views, which means it's inherently quite a good video. Correct? It's inherently quite a good video. Whereas should I help you with Elite Dangerous? Because it's 449 views and it's 6 years ago. That means from the 6 years since its upload, it only had 449 views, which means to say it's quite a bad content, quite a bad video. This one was 6 years ago, 432 views, which means it's quite a bad video. I know we all make good and bad videos, but that one is kind of bad for like 6 years. You know what? I'm not going to touch on. So it's more towards Instant Headshots, 2 girls, Elite Dangerous, Trash Caravan Tail. Only the best content right here, and Elite Dangerous. 6. I think 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. There was one. Elite, only best, Caravan. Oh no. The 2 girls 1x, that one. The 2 girls 1 goof X show, that one. He made a thumbnail, so I try not to correspond with his because I try not to clash with his because I do not want to say that your thumbnail is bad. I try to say that. So it's like instant thumbnail, okay, instant headshot. Elite Dangerous, the Bash, Trash Current to is OP, one of the best content right here, and Elite Dangerous. The rest of his top videos all have his own personalized thumbnails. So yeah. Yeah, okay. So I only have one more video for Suga's Blood, one more video for Goof Guy. Analysts have like a solid 9 videos that I have not touched yet. 9 videos that I have not touched yet. From the list.
Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. I'm just doing a little quick chat.
I'll be doing on. So the videos that I'll be doing on is some of this lah. Is some of this lah. What are the videos I'm touching on? So intro video, streamer cam, part 3, streamer cam part 4, streamer cam part 5, someone like you, once an Aggie, and it's Twitch stream clips, followed by 8 year, then Tashwo. Then should I pick another one for Tashwo? Okay, let's make another one for Tashwo and let's make another one for 如果可以. Okay, let's make 3 more. Let's make 12 thumbnails for. Let's choose 12 thumbnails for. Let's make 12 thumbnails for Amelus. 12 thumbnails. This is Aftershock, that one. What else? The full Smurf. All these are all. How to say? This one I think she make a thumbnail. The mukbang outdoor RL hot pot mala. I think she made a thumbnail. It's quite a bad thumbnail. It's quite a bad thumbnail though. Let's make. Okay, so let's include 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's include 4 more. You know what? Just make it 5. I most popular, and these are all her videos. None of her videos make it up to 1,000. It sucks. It genuinely sucks. It hurts. It honestly hurts. Alright, bye. I have to go now. I'm going to try going to my mate's house in a minute. I'll try to jump in the next stream. Have a good day. Thank you so much. Shippy, do you have any individuals that you want me to help make thumbnails for? Who's your favorite streamers or favorite content creators? Shippies, before you go, there's like just type in your favorite content creators, like Mr. Beasts or like Mark Rober, someone or anyone that you watch regular basis. Yeah. I hope that I can help. I can reach out to them and say, hi, is it alright for me to help make thumbnails for you? Yeah. Hopefully I can reach out to them and they'll say yes. Hopefully. So in the meantime, I'll be including some more videos to add on to. Tashwo, 如果可以, and then Aftershock. And scrolling back down, it's mukbang and my first Twitch mukbang. Yeah, mukbang and my first Twitch mukbang. Okay. Let's do it. But first, I need to prepare for tomorrow's thumbnail. Tomorrow I'm making for Paranoid, right? gosh, I swear I don't have an extra face. I don't have an extra face. 只是刚好情窦初开遇到你，不希望我的未来不是你，只要你陪我吧哒哒哒哒，趁我还没有太多事情，趁你还愿意。I'm a game theory fan. Thank you. Oh, okay. MadPat probably don't need my help. Anyways, thank you so much for coming over to the live stream, Shippy. Let me do a proper outro for you. Thank you so much for coming over to my live stream. If you do like my live stream, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and comment down below if you have any share with us. Don't forget to follow my channel, and hope to see you all in my next live stream. But hey, that's just a stream, a live stream. Thanks for watching. Thank you. And I hope to see you all in my next live stream. Bye. Please remember to subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye. 只是刚好情窦初开遇到你，不希望我的未来不是你，只要你陪我。Live Thunder. Let's choose three. Let's choose three faces. Let's choose three faces from this one. The original ones.趁我还没有太多知情，趁你还愿意，可不可以在一起？我们之间有太多回忆，爱上了你，只是刚好情窦初开遇到你。不希望我的未来不是你，趁我还没有太多知情，趁你还愿意。 只是刚好倾吐出该遇到你。沉落海面，有太多痴情沉溺，太远离。 希望我的未来不是你。Sorry. 我只想说，我认真的爱过，两个相爱的人最近分手吗？错。需要爱得如此折磨我。 Bye.